Pure strings, but here's Cobbo again.
Last tackle, up and square.
Racing hard from dummy half and stopped a couple of metres out. Last tackle, Brisbane. They've travelled a fair distance here. Reynolds, lovely ball. Try to Brisbane. Farnworth gets it. Great ball playing by the veteran halfback.
And Harvey Norman replay catches, passes the ball earlier than he normally would. Normally he'd take another step into the line, but this time he plays a little bit earlier, knowing that Stephen Crichton is all in for the intercept. Dummies the kick, looks, and then fires it, knowing that Stephen Crichton loves going for the intercept. Nice play, Adam Reynolds. And Herbie Farnworth, centre, will be playing fullback next year.
Many thought was a bit unlucky given he won the Clive Churchill medal and could easily have been a kangaroo tourist. Here's a nice ball and some great stepping. Ezra Mann breaks through. Farnworth chasing. A kick for Oates to chase. This is unbelievable. Look at this for a neck and neck.
It's a try.
Has he scored? Who's got the head first? Herbie thinks he's outgunned them all.
Comes out, Payne gets in his way. Harvey Norman replay, bit of footwork. And then watch this move here. Right foot step. Beats Nathan Cleary, gets in the clear and then just kicks it. Look at Herbie Farnworth, shoulder to shoulder with To'o. And Herbie gets it down. I don't think there'll be any protest here.
Watch
both shifting in and out. Watch this move here.
Ezra Mann, bang. Dances on a sixpence, then pushes strength into the backfield, gets the kick away. I think Brian To'o dives probably a stride too early, lands before the ball, and that gives Herbie the stretch over the top.
Wow.
He just dived too early, Brian.
He's an athlete. Herbie Farnworth, he is an athlete.
He's got two in a handful of minutes and the Broncos have shot to the front.
Which is kind of what happened last week in Melbourne. He really stepped up and had some good moments. And Carrigan, his eyes lit up there. He thought there was a gap, but Ty Kamanu around the ankles. Ezra Mann looking up with Bruce Bell. The delay pass. Oh, it's so simple. Herbie goes over. Herbie joins the party.
Brandon Wakem, what a nightmare. Just drags Toa in enough to give Herbie Farnworth a bit of space on the outside. Speed of Walsh does it again.
Toa, the man racing in there, creating the little opening.
Well, he knew Wakem was under pressure. He's on the outside of him already. Toa hedging his bet, starting to backpedal there, and that opened up the space for Herbie Farnworth.
Or the kick. Walsh charging it down, brilliant. Tapa'u onto Farnworth. He's got no one in front of him. Oh, it's going to be a remarkable turnaround.
What looked to be the Gold Coast Titans applying all the pressure, comes up with a charge down, and Farnworth hasn't had much to do in this first half, comes away with a runaway try right on the stroke of half-time. Reece Walsh with the charge down. Big Marty Ta'apu picks it up off the bootlaces, finds Farnworth and says, "Go, son."
Incredible. We were looking at 18 or 20 to 6. And now the Broncos, what a play. Herbie Farnworth. Couldn't believe his luck. This crowd is stunned. So for the domination in the general run of play, it's a one-score contest.
First up in the tackle just to block the potential offload. Reynolds puts it very high. Russell underneath it, he's knocked it on. It's with Herbie. Herbie Farnworth will get the first try of the night for Brisbane.
Just watch here, Harvey Norman replay. High ball from Adam Reynolds. He hooks it back across his body. And Russell, he actually had a look at Clint Gutherson. He was unsure whether he was the man under the high ball. And that's all it took, that split second to take his eye off the football. Ball goes to ground. And Herbie, he cleans up the scraps for a 4-pointer.
Yeah, you can see it. As soon as you take your eyes off the ball and the ball's in the air, you look at each other, you tighten up. And you could see Sean Russell there. He looked at Gutherson. Gutherson looked at him. Yours.
And eventually he's wrapped up by Josh Alloye.
Hold. Go for.
Almost snuck through. Now they're looking at over from dummy half, and the try is scored by Herbie Farnworth.
Harvey Norman replay. He just stood still. He left Cherry Evans there, just posted all on his lonesome, and it was a one-on-one. Great try.
Wilton wants to steal this, but Big Flegler is trying to rip it off. Flegler just swats him away. You like it. Another swat after he played it. Now Walsh, double pump, gets it on, and it's a try.
There it is. The 6 again. Reynolds able just to dive on the footy. And with a big block of possession, it's the ball playing there of Carrigan and Mam. That's the first time we've really seen Walsh with that ability tonight to play that 3-on-2 scenario, and he holds the pass up perfectly for Herbie Farnworth. A little bit of contact back on the inside on Britton Nickera, but it was Farnworth that gets the footy down.
Play 2 done. Nichols does all he can to slow it down. Walters, Reynolds, Mam, and then Farnworth onto the ball. Tafare doesn't do enough to find a way to contain him.
It was an imposing run to start the game from Stafade. This time here, they come out left-hand side man, just early ball to Herbie Farnworth, who's been one of Brisbane's best for the season. Nothing complex about what he does here, just some strong, hard, determined run. Carries Stafade over the try line and slams the ball down for the Broncos off the back of a 6 again set. It was critical for the Dolphins to be able to defend it. They nearly did here through Stafade, but Herbie Farnworth.
What a good player too. Now 70th NRL game. Looks like he's on song for a 200-metre plus night, Payne Haas. With Reynolds, it'll show. Man, here we go again, the Herbie show. Too strong, Herbie Farnworth.
Herbie Farnworth, just have a look at the right-hand side. Jermaine Asako slips. Tafade just caught in too close. Gives too much space for that man, Herbie Farnworth, who's a powerful runner of the ball. And it's carbon copy in the try that we saw only moments ago. In between 2 defenders, Asako and Tafade. And the leg speed, the power through the hips. Farnworth picks up a first half double.
Well, he's a presence on the left, haven't we? Got some attacking players tonight, but you're looking everywhere.
Mam, Sailor, the stab. Here comes Farnworth. Here comes a try. Herbie gets over. And it's Brisbane who will finish with a try to close out this game. Farnworth chase.
Well, just have a look and see how they're all on board here. Look at the push-up here from the Broncos. Any number of players could score that try. Perfectly weighted. Sailor kicked a couple of dead in goal, but this time he gets it right. He's got some skills, hasn't he, Sailor? We saw a pass in the first half. A cut-out pass perfectly timed. This time the grubber kick in behind. And Farnworth finishes the game off for the Broncos.
There's a lot of youngsters today, Block, that can really be happy with their performance from the Broncos, the likes of Pia Cora and Tristan.
James Tedesco, a beauty. Walters through the hands. Herbie Farnworth beating 1-2, reaches out, scores the opening try. Beep, beep goes Herbie, Brisbane are in.
You see them again before there was one by Carrigan. He's 2 or 3 offloads already. That's just determination from Farnworth. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was just that line break early and the tackle before from Capewell. It was a great tackle by Tedesco, but it just left the right-hand side defence of the Roosters short. Sandon Smith, he had to charge out of the line to try and make a one-on-one tackle. Herbie Farnworth, very hard to tackle in those circumstances. And you see on your screens there.
He won't be, but here goes Herbie. Herbie Farnworth, what a tackle. Not finished, gets up, runs backwards.
You mugler. How good.
The entertainers.
First up, we just seen the long ball here. And Mariner, he plucked it out of thin air. Away he went downfield. Lovely little offload. I thought he was going to take that to ground. And Herbie, he set sail for the in goal. Look at that effort there from Mitch Moses. Wonderful attempted tackle. And there he is. There he is. Moonwalk. A little kiss. Try time. Harvey Norman replay.
Yeah, you're right about Mitch Moses. State of origin halfback. And that's state of origin like that rundown. And look at this. Beautiful.
Reynolds, they're lined up. Man rolls. Farnworth reaches out, gets there. Herbie Farnworth.
Harvey Norman replay. Long shift to the left-hand side. Multiple hands and the short pass. DW's had he come up. He was looking for another intercept. But in the end, he got into no man's land, and Herbie Farnworth, as he's done all season, hard and straight, held onto the ball just. Great hands, reached out for a lovely try. Lockie.
Again, it's that speed across the field. Sean Johnson was getting burnt for speed, and Rocco Berry, he just couldn't move onto Herbie, and then Dallin was in the middle of no man's land. So again, the doubt in the minds, see try confirm, the doubt in the minds of the defenders when Reese is getting across the field.
Tackled 10 away. He's been enormous tonight. Smoothie, man, Walsh, lovely hands. Herbie! It's not Herbie going bananas, the crowd is.
But they've got a red-hot team who can really threaten Penrith on the Harvey Norman replay. That's simple. That's just the Warriors are done. They're cooked. They're tired. They're down by 30. Wow. They are an excitement machine, aren't they, the Bronx?
They've just been too good tonight. Thought they started a little bit with a little bit of nervous energy. Warriors got away to a very good start, but they worked their way into it once they created that momentum.